Welcome back to No Sticks, No Brick, Season 4, Episode 3. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at this crap.
This will not stay up.
The wind has been crazy here in Indiana, and the top of our clam just keeps getting pushed down by the wind no matter what I do. We need one of those poles. A pole in the middle of the clam.
I lick my lips and shake my hips. I see you want a piece of this.
We were saying that we wanted to earn some extra income.
Maybe. I don't know. Are you going to do the poll?
Well, that's what I was thinking, yeah.
I lick my lips and shake my hips. I see you want a piece of this.
Okay.
All right, we want to show you guys something real quick. We got a new toy for our Jeep and the e-bikes.
It's not a toy, it's an accessory.
Yeah, accessory, I guess you could say, because normally on travel days we load our e-bikes in this Jeep. We got to fold them all up, lift them up into the Jeep. It's a real pain, especially with my shoulder and neck. It's just becoming really hard to do. So
because he's broken.
It's because I'm broken. We're gonna make things easier on ourselves. So let me show you what we got. So it's the next day. We tried to do some filming out in that wind, but it didn't really work out. If I would have kept that piece, it would have sounded something like this. All right, so we got this e-bikes. But today's a new day. It's beautiful out. The wind's died down. So let me show you this system real quick. All right, so let me just start from the very beginning. We did not have a hitch on this Jeep at all. So the first thing I installed was a Class 3 2-inch Curt hitch. So here's the receiver. It's only 4 bolts that mount up in the top of the Jeep to the frame. You don't even need to remove the bumper. You can fit those 4 bolts in there, no problem. So with just the hitch, it doesn't give us enough clearance between the actual bike rack and the tire to open this door. As you can see, I got quite a bit of clearance now because we put a hitch extension on. So what we did to fix that is we added the HyperAxe hitch extension, and this particular one has a 3 to 6 inch drop with a 350-pound tongue weight. And I actually mounted this upside down. You can mount it either way, either right side up or upside down. That way the tire did clear this hitch extension, and that definitely helped a lot. Right now the e-bike rack is in the stow position, so this does limit the amount of clearance that we have, so it's not too terrible. But right now can't even get the back panel open, but that's all going to change when we're actually putting the e-bikes on here and then we fold this down. So we went with the HyperAxe Volt Lift system. This is capable of holding 2 80-pound e-bikes. Our electric 2.0s are about 65 pounds a piece, so we have plenty of buffer room there. This Volt Lift is heavy though. It's about 85.5 pounds for this thing. So between this and when the e-bikes are loaded on it, it's about 215 pounds total, which is plenty good for the hitch extension with the 350-pound tongue weight. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys how we put this down so we can actually load the e-bikes up and I don't have to lift anything. One thing I did want to mention is that we did not get this for free. We bought this with our own money. We were not sponsored by HyperAxe at all. If you watched our earlier videos, you know that we're thinking about transitioning to a Class A. This is just gonna make life easier for us. It's pretty slick how these bikes mount up, and we've done a couple tests on them already and it's worked great so far. So to get the e-bike rack to fold down so we can load them, we just have a couple tools here that actually came with the kit, an Allen wrench and a regular wrench, and we're just gonna remove 1 bolt. Make sure you save that bolt because you're gonna use it after we fold it down. All right, once that 1 bolt is out, you can fold this all the way down like that. It rests on a pin so it's not gonna fall down. And then you just put the bolt back in. All right, so the next part is you just pull this 1 pin, raise this up, and then put the pin back in. So before you can actually load the e-bikes on here, you're gonna wanna make sure these are out of the way. So basically just pull this knob, and then they move right out of the way. So here comes the part that is a complete back saver. I don't have to lift anything anymore. Watch this. We're gonna undo these straps real quick so they're out of the way as well. There's even an adjustment knob on this side to kind of move them out of the way. All right, here comes the magic. Right now this is locked in, but as soon as you pull this knob right here, you can pull this out and it tilts. So now, let's load up these bikes. Once you get to a certain part, you can actually just pull this, push this back in, and it'll lock and no longer tilt. We also got the HyperAxe adapter bar to put on the e-bikes to make it easier to clamp it down with the J hooks that came with the e-bike rack. Let me show you how that works. Just push this button here and it unlocks the jaw, and then you can put it around front. It also extends like this to make it different lengths. Push the button on this side, bring it in close, close the jaws. Now you can take the J hook here and you can swing it around and then just push down on it and it will lock the bike right into place. One of the tricks I have learned though, kind of wiggle the bike back and forth while you're pushing down on the lock to get it nice and tight. There we go. It also came with these nice little pads that you can put on your bar or your bike just to kind of protect the paint, keep it from scratching up. Another good thing about these J hooks is they are lockable and the keys do come with the kit, so you can lock them for more security. All right, now we do the tire straps, and this knob is adjustable here, so you can kind of move the tire strap up and down. Be careful not to put much pressure on your spokes, otherwise you may have some problems. The kit also came with strap extensions because you'll see on the front of our e-bikes that the stock strap just isn't long enough to reach, so they do come with these nice handy dandy extensions so you can reach. I'm gonna actually move this tire a little bit so we're not putting any pressure on the spokes. There we go. Beautimous. The bike is really sturdy on this. I don't think it's going anywhere. But if you're still worried about the security of the bike, the kit actually did come with some extra straps, so let me show you how those go on. You want to make sure that your Velcro is facing out towards you. Run this in through this little holder, and then up over your bike. Run it through and around. Cinch it up nice and tight. And the cool thing is, take all this extra and put it in the Velcro. When you go to load the second bike, you're actually going to load it on the opposite side you did the first bike. The kit also came with a security cable where you can run it around the bikes and attach it to the hitch, so it's locked down pretty good. All right, now that everything's on and the rack is actually folded down, look how much more clearance we got with the Jeep. We can actually almost open the door all the way, but now we can pop the hatch.
Groceries.
Yeah, groceries. And that's all there is to it. Super easy. If you're interested in this setup, we're gonna put all the links to everything that we got right here in our Amazon store, and the link to our Amazon store will be in the description of this video. So check that out. We got a lot of cool stuff in our Amazon store. Basically all the crap that we bring to every RV park with us.
I was gonna say,
it's a lot.
like everything we own might be in that Amazon.
Yeah, I think so.
Other than clothes.
Oh, that's next.